Hello everyone, you are watching Stamping with Hart. My name is Melinda Hart. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today I have these patriotic projects to bring to you as an alternative whenever you are working with a Christmas set. I'm taking the star dies that you see here. They actually come from something called Christmas Trimmings dies. This is a die set that is available in the annual catalog. There are 3 ways that you can get it: as part of a suite, a bundle, or on its own. And there are a lot of dies, and I will show you some visuals here. But I wanted to give you an everyday idea that you could create, even though they are categorized as Christmas products. Okay, so these will definitely be so more versatile than just for Christmas. And I wanted to emphasize that by showing you this video today. This is the current annual catalog as I am filming this, the May 2021 to April 2022 annual catalog. On pages 88 and 89, you will see a suite called Tidings of Christmas. And you could also get it, like I was saying, as a bundle. But we have the stamp set, we have the dies, and the dies are featured down here on the bottom of page 89. And that's what we're going to be looking at here today. So you can obviously see some projects that they created for Christmas with the star dies. But again, there are so many things that we can do here. So today we're going to be talking about that. Here's what the entire die set looks like. All of the pieces cut out. These are layering pieces, but look at all of the other dies that you get along with this as well. This is a wonderful set. And then here are some designer series paper. This is called Tidings of Christmas. And we're going to be using this pattern for this card, or all 3 of these cards rather. Now, I'm not going to recreate all 3 cards on this video. I'm going to be recreating one of the cards in this video today. But if you are interested, I will have a free tutorial available that you can download, a PDF tutorial of these 3 cards. You will be able to find a link in the description box. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with this. One of the things that I want to talk about is all of the combinations that you can actually create with these 4 dies. There's quite a little bit of a variety here. So let me just show you. I cut multiples of these when I was designing my tree, which I will show you. So these can be used as decor. I created star ornaments with this for my birch tree, and I'm going to show you that. So if you're going for a theme like I was for the 4th of July, you can use these for decoration. You can also use these for your card making. These would make spectacular scrapbook pages as well. So we have this is the star that will cut the entire star. Okay, so this is the die that will cut the whole star, just like this. And this is the die that will cut this star. So we'll just line these up here just so that you can see while we're walking through these. Now we have this detail piece here, and that comes from this piece, okay? And it is meant to layer onto the smaller star. I mean, the most obvious layering piece there for its size. Okay, and then there's this piece that comes from this, okay? And then it looks like string, doesn't it? And then that one is designed to layer over the larger star. And then you can start getting interesting with this. You can start having some fun with this. You could do just solid colors like we have here, and Cherry Cobbler and Misty Moonlight and Basic White was the theme that we used here. Or you can start getting more creative, like creating these star outlines Okay, and the way that we did that was just by layering these two stars together and running them through the die cutting machine. Okay, so such a cool but dramatic effect. And then you have endless ways and color combinations that you can kind of play with these. So of course I was going for the red, white, and blue theme here. And you can see there's just some different options. So the full star was in cherry cobbler, and then this outline just layered right over top of it. So you could do the same thing with the basic white star if you would want to. Here's one in red and blue, blue and red. So that looks super cute. And then here we start layering things in between them. So you'll see here that that woven star layer is actually, this is 3-piece. So we have that red base, the cherry cobbler base, the basic white layer with this string pattern, and then we have this outline star. So you can make these as simple or as layered as you would like, and it has such a striking effect. At least I think so. And here is another example of that. So this one's a little bit more clean. And then this one, we have, you know, a little more drama. This string pattern star layer in the Misty Moonlight really stands out against the basic white. I thought it was just so pretty. And then we have the cherry cobbler star on top. So really, really sweet cards that we have here. So congratulations, thinking of you on your special day. It's your time to be remembered. It's your time to be remembered, to feel appreciated, and to know you're celebrated. Didn't put anything on the inside of that one. Thank you so much. It's your time to be remembered, to feel appreciated, and to know you're celebrated. Okay, so different options. These are all the smaller stars. We added just little embellishments here and there, all the same embellishment. Really tried to keep it all within a theme. And the stamp set that I substituted in so that this was more of an everyday set as opposed to Christmas are the Inspired Thoughts stamp set. So Inspired Thoughts. Really great stamp set, very versatile, lots of different sentiments to use, and you can even sneak this one in for Christmas when you're decorating all of your Christmas cards. So don't get me wrong, this set is going to create stunning Christmas cards, but I wanted to show you something for summer, something fun, something festive, something in that Americana patriotic style, and that's what we have here. You're going to need a cherry cobbler card base. Just for the sake of time, this one has already been cut and scored. We are looking at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. We are going to cut this designer series paper to 1 3/4, and we're going to cut it to 5.5. We're going to take a piece of Misty Moonlight cardstock. We're going to cut it to 2 inches. By 5.5. We're going to take a piece of the basic white cardstock. Okay, so it looks like this piece of basic white cardstock is already at 2.5 inches, so I'm just going to cut it to 5.5. Okay, and we have our 3 layers here in addition to our card base, and that is going to line up just like this. Now we're going to, well actually, we're also going to need a piece of basic white in 1/2 inch, which this one is, but we're going to cut it to just over 3. So Let's cut it to 3 1/8. Before I die cut the stars, I want to talk about adhesive sheets. Stampin' Up! Sells these adhesive sheets, and you can get these in the online store if you're interested in purchasing those from me or anything from this kit. But here's what I want to say about the adhesive sheets. I want to be completely honest with you guys. So I have watched numerous tutorials on how to use these adhesive sheets, and everybody says that you remove the full backing and not the, you'll see that there are like, not scored lines, but like cut lines here. So I don't know if you can see that okay, but there's like lines so that you can peel these up, okay? Now there's a solid side here, and every demonstrator that I have seen says it's very important that it's this big chunk that you pull up and not this side. Well, in being completely honest with you, and also the fact that I am impatient sometimes, I cannot seem to do that. So I've just been pulling up the strips and using the other side that I'm not supposed to use. So full disclosure, if you know how to do it, if you're able to do it, leave me a comment and let me know. I'm just going with the full backing. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the back of some cardstock before we cut our pieces. So these layered pieces that you're seeing here, that's actually the adhesive sheet that created, it basically turned this die cut, the detail die cut, into a sticker. And that's what I did for all of them. And so far so good. They all look fine. I don't know. I'm supposed to be able to teach this to you, and I felt really bad that I could not figure it out, but it's double-sided adhesive and it's sticky. So I sincerely hope that it works, but just wanted to be honest with you. So, okay, let's go ahead and cut some stars. So I just need enough adhesive to basically turn this into a sticker. So I'm going to trim this out. I see a little piece of cardstock in there. Let me just pop that out. Okay. And now I'm just going to do the same thing here. So I'm just going to cut out a piece of the Misty Moonlight so that we can turn this into a sticker. So I am going to peel this up. I'm just going to trim this down. And then I'm just going to put this here. And so basically we've just created 2 stickers. So we're going to turn this over. Our dies are going to go face down onto each piece of cardstock here, and we're going to run it through the machine. We're going to take these pieces out of the die cuts, and here's what I'll say about it. They come up pretty easy. Okay, now you could take your pick tool or whatever, you know, your preferred way to get your die cuts out. You can see how well that cut through. I mean, it really cuts like butter. So here, the best way that I can describe this when you're peeling off your backing is, you know what it's like when you're peeling a boiled egg and you just have to get that little piece going, and then you very gently pull off the shell so that you try to get the whole shell and you don't get stuck with a bunch of little bits. It's exactly the same thing with this. So let me just show you how I've been doing it. We're just going to pull that top piece, and what I'm going to do is just very gently start to pull this away, and I'm going to pull it like straight down. Okay, so I'm going to hold this tip just like this, and I'm going to pull this straight. It's going to look like it's going to rip, but it's not ripping. Just take our time. Okay. And we did pretty good. We got most of the pieces. So you can see here, all of these little bits are still stickers. And all I have to do is pop out a couple, and they'll come out easy. Okay. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we are going to layer it right on top of our basic white star. Just cleaning up these edges, making sure everything looks good. There's no little extra bits. And then we'll layer this. Okay, for this solid piece, we can just glue this on. That's what it looks like if you do turn it into a sticker. All right, and now we're going to start to assemble our card. All right, we'll be using Misty Moonlight ink. The congratulations sentiment. There we go. All right, we're going to take our banner Pick-a-Punch. We're going to use the piece, the banner that actually goes out, not inward. So the outward banner. Cute. Okay. We're going to be using our red rhinestone basic jewels. Center that right in the star there. for anybody who's been watching me, I found my Take Your Pick tool. Yay. I'm going to go in the center of the star first, down here, and that's just because I want to be sure that that's dried. So we're going to put a gem on either end of the sentiment, or a jewel. So much easier with the tool. Oh my gosh. Okay. I always forget to cut my inside layer. So we're going to 4 inches by 5 1/4. We're going to use this, It's Your Time to Be Remembered. No, that's not the one I want. Okay, Thinking of You on Your Special Day. Also in Misty Moonlight. Okay, and then we'll add this to the inside of the card. All right. I really hope that you enjoyed this card project, an alternate idea for Christmas dies. Thank you so much. And again, there is a free PDF tutorial. There's a link in the description of this video. If you are interested, go ahead and grab that tutorial if you are interested in making these cards. All right. Thank you, and stay tuned for the next video.